say the nose knows, and that is especially true for some cute and cuddly looking federal employees at Twin Cities International Airport who have a knack for finding illegal food.
Our Maury Glover introduces us to MSP's Beagle Brigade in tonight's Maury's Stories.
Minneapolis-St. Paul International is one of the busiest airports in the country, with millions of travelers passing through every year. While there are hundreds of federal employees who work at MSP, few are as adorable as the members of a different kind of Paw Patrol. Merla works for Customs and Border Protection as the first line of defense against invasive insects and diseases. When a flight from another country lands at the airport, the 7-year-old Beagle goes to work, trying to sniff out any foreign plants, animals, or soil trying to come into the U.S.
We have one main mission, and that is to protect the United States. Chief Philip Holmes, agriculture specialist here at the Minneapolis-St. Paul Airport.
Is the beef jerky from North America originally?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you show it to me?
Merla, along with Boone and Steeler, make up MSP's Beagle Brigade. They each work with a human handler to see if they can catch a whiff of undeclared agricultural products, arriving on the baggage carousels in Customs.
And it's typically in Minneapolis going to be those things that you forgot about, the airline gave you or the hotel gave you as a snack on your trip out here. Well, apples, oranges, anything like that, a little sandwich, any of those kinds of things, they need to stop here.
When the canines get a hit, they sit down to alert their handlers they smelled something suspicious. In this case, it's a bundle of sticks a traveler brought back from Somalia to use as natural toothbrushes, which can contain wood-burrowing insects.
Some dogs are actually trained to find snails. Some dogs are trained to find soil. The level that they're able to tune that sense is amazing. These are some little shrines from China, I believe. Might be from Japan. This one's got fresh garlic on it. Who knows what kind of diseases.
The Beagle Brigade has found everything from horse jerky from Mongolia to whale sausage from Norway.
Unknown meat. Don't know what that is. I'm not going to let you keep it.
In fact, earlier this year, Merla rooted out more than 100 pork sandwiches being brought in from Thailand, earning her high praise from her colleagues, and more importantly, a belly full of treats.
They know something is in that bag halfway across the carousel. I can't do that. I can maybe make a guess judging from the bag and the point of origin, those kinds of things. They definitively know. So that's why it's nice to have them on board.
The Beagle Brigade started with one canine and one trainer in Los Angeles in 1984. And since then, the pack has grown to 120 beagles at 21 airports. The dogs are donated by private owners, breeders, or rescue shelters and trained through an intensive program at the National Detector Dog Training Center outside of Atlanta.
Part of that deal is not only that they are able to target certain smells, but that they perform certain functions and act in a certain way. They don't tug on the leash too hard. They're ready to get out into the field when it's time to go to work.
Customs and Border Protection says beagles are the best breed for the job because they're food motivated and have a sharp sense of smell, which is at least 40 times more sensitive than humans.
They specifically chose beagles because of their ability to interact with the public, because they are friendly and not as intimidating as many of the other dogs that we use for other enforcement purposes.
Both Merla and Steeler are getting close to retirement, when they will most likely be adopted by their handlers.
I have not met anyone that didn't take their dog home when they retired. So then it becomes a part of their family.
Until then, the Beagle Brigade will keep tongues and tails wagging with a job well done.
They mean a lot to us, and yes, they build bonds with all of us. I can't wait to see how it evolves.
For more stories, Maury Glover, Fox 9.
Who knew, right?
Not just cute.
Yeah.
They're good employees.
I know. Special story for Maury. Maury loves beagles. He's owned a number of beagles over the years, and yeah, soft spot in his heart for those little gals. Yeah.